Good afternoon, folks, and welcome back to the channel. I've come down to Walton, Kentucky today, Sunday afternoon. Actually, I think I would say I came up to Walton, Kentucky because I started the day off down in Verona eating some breakfast. So I came up here, which is like, I don't know, 10-minute drive or a little more, something like that. But hey, I got some trains already. I already got three Norfolk Southern trains, mind you. Can't remember what the first one was, but the second one was 142, and then the next one was an empty ethanol train that just went north. Now I'm hearing more train horns. And hopefully the one I'm hearing is a CSX train, but it could be also another northbound Norfolk Southern train. We'll figure it out as it comes along. Now over on Norfolk Southern, all these blocks are signal protected. The difference with Norfolk Southern is it's always on. If it's red, you got one coming south. If it's high green or yellow, you got one coming north. Over here on CSX, it's true block. It's a true block signal. So the signal down in downtown Walton doesn't light up until there's a train in the block. If it's red, you got one coming up from LaGrange area, which LaGrange trains take a couple hours to get down there. Now, if there's one coming southbound, it's gonna call clear South Bank Lick. So you'll be able to hear that, but you can also rely on that on the radios. You can also rely on that signal as well. Or your good old ears, just listen for a train horn, folks. Anyways, the trains are coming, and once they get here, I'll get the video rolling, everybody, so stay tuned. Well, guys, happy Sunday morning to y'all. Even though it's Monday morning now as you're seeing this, but of course it is Sunday. I went down to a restaurant with Ms. Boats today in Verona. It's called Kaylee's Place. So decided, hey, I'm not far from Walton, about 10 minutes. Let's go down to Walton and see what we can get. And we got a Norfolk Southern train coming. Here go the gates. Here at Locust Street. I'm going to try to get one of my favorite shots. Let's zoom in and try to get it. The weather out here is absolutely awful. Just misty and gross. Think of no rejects that I can see. That's a good thing. GPU coming through, man. Look at that. You can barely even see it. It is just crappy out here, folks. Like fog and mist to just tick you off. Anyways, that's the first train of the day. Hopefully I can get some more here. Alrighty, there they go, off into the soupy weather. We'll keep standing by for more trains, folks. Stay with me. All right, everybody. Norfolk Southern 142 just called clear black about 3 minutes ago. So he's coming up the line. We got a green, high green way down there. As you can see, it's still, rain has picked up a little bit right after that First train passed, it started pouring, but that didn't last long, maybe about 10 minutes. And moved on out, and the rain's starting to pick up again. I put on my rain gear, I put on my raincoat. One I got from Bearskin just a few months ago. I really, really like it now. For outdoor, obviously, raincoat use. You got a lot of these raincoats, they're pretty crappy, they sweat, they stick to your skin once they get wet, and they got those PFAS chemicals in them, you know, like those forever chemicals that will stick with you for the rest of your life. This jacket is actually free of any of that crap. So it's a good coat. The rain really honestly rolls right off. Yeah, here comes NS 142 clearing up Church Street right now. Here they come. Grainer there. Wow. Couldn't see a build date on it, but it looked pretty darn new to me. Old steel plates. Couple carbon black cars. He's slowing down a little bit. DPU, double DPU coming through. Ah! That was fun. That's a really shiny boxcar. Hot diggity dang, we got a good train here. Multi-compartmental tank car. Norfolk Southern train 142, y'all. All right, there they go, folks. I don't know if we're going to get any CSX, but if we do, you'll see it here. Stay tuned. All right, everybody got a train coming. It's been raining, so let's check these rails out. They got some rust on them from the rain between the last train and now. And we got a train coming that just called out Clear Brock. So we're gonna go over here, get away from the tracks. We're gonna stand right here. One of my favorite spots to stand. And besides showing you the rails, I want to show you something down here, that little green thing. Once that train clears, we'll go talk about that. So, yep, you can hear them. Way down there. Now look, we are in an omega block, which means there is a low pressure over us and a low pressure to the west of us, and right above those two low pressure systems is a high pressure system. So we're kind of stuck in it for at least a few more days here. It's the 4th, so at least 3 more days we are stuck in that weather pattern. But that happens. It happens every spring. So, yeah. And I've been down here before, and there was a groundhog that he didn't end up going down there. He went, I think, on the other side he can hide into, but as you can see, the water there comes out from right there. So it goes underneath there and goes over there. We've got a lot of rain. I think by the 7th, we should have about 3, almost 4 inches of rain. Now, that's over a longer period of time versus what we had a while ago where we had 8 inches of rain in 24 hours. So, yeah. That is Walton. No action, no word, no nothing on CSX. But we got a train approaching Church Street, Norfolk Southern. He is also approaching fast. So let's back off just a little bit more here. All right. Here we go, folks. Showtime. Got an empty ethanol train here. Remember what I said before, all empty ethanol and grain loads go north, full ones come south. Running too fast. I know I started this video early, but I wanted to talk. I wanted to show you guys things. I really never show you around here, Locust Street, Walton. That track's dipping real good right there. Well, not too bad. I don't know if you can see that, but I mean, it is dipping. Empty ethanol train, so no buffer car on the end. We'll wait for the gates to go up here. There they go. All right, let's walk back over here. Look at that. Cleared it on up. No rust. But you got a little, they're gonna need to replace this rail real soon. But they don't seem like they're too in a hurry to do it. Anyways, I told you we'd come over here after this train passes. And look at that. That's a U.S. Geological Survey marker. Check that out. Shows you the elevation and our latitude and longitude. Just thought that'd be really cool for you guys to see. It's called a geodetic survey benchmark. It's cool, isn't it? All right, folks, stay tuned for me. Alrighty, folks, we finally got a CSX. We haven't been here that long, maybe an hour and a half. And we finally got a CSX. And some days I'll be waiting here for hours for a CSX train. We finally got one, folks. We're gonna find out what it is, whether it's 142 or it's something else. Salute out of that feller. This might be the Gent local, but it don't matter to me. Great train, man. Look at that. Open box car. Hobo approved. Man, wouldn't it be cool to live that life though? You ever thought about it? I've thought about it. Then again, at one time I was homeless for 3 years, so I probably should have done it then. You know, I should have looked at the track, see how rusty they are. It completely slipped my mind. Oh well. Because I guarantee you there ain't been a CSX train in a while. Limestone slurry. My radio on me to hear the defect detector, the Walton defect detector. This could be the Gent local, it could be something else, but here comes some big gaze aluminum ingots. Scrap. Huh, that's weird. I've never seen them say scrap before. Or New York Central steel coil car. There's some ammonium or whatever that is. Fertilizer. These tank cars are full. Some of them are placarded, some of them are not. Cool if we got a Norfolk Southern train right now. but I don't know if that's going to happen. That's a very rare thing. Nitric acid, it's a very rare thing to get 2 in 1, even over-unders over there at the bridge, which hopefully next time I get back here, the weather will be nicer. I'm able to get down there. DPU coming through. Oh man, that thing's working hard. All right, who we got over there? Somebody in a car, a Volkswagen. Maybe they live over here. There is a neighborhood back there, obviously, to my left. It'd be cool to live back there by the land between the lines. Empty steel coil cars and a lot of them. Here comes the end. Some refrigerant gas. There we go. Headed towards Cincinnati. We just came through LaGrange a couple hours ago. And that's another place that I need to make it this summer. All right, cool. All right, folks, that was cool. Stay tuned for me. Don't click away. It's a good day. Oh, wait, hold on now. The message come in. There was 120 cars. That's the only information that I was given. 120 cars. Well, do the math if you want to on the axle count. 120 cars. That's the information I'm giving you. Do the math yourself. Stay tuned. Leave the information in the comment below on your guess length and axle count. All right, everybody. I waited for this train here. We came up to the Abner Gaines house and come get this train. He has an approach medium down here. It's a yellow over red. So approach medium, approach limited. That's what he's got. Coming this way. Well, it looks like he's kind of booking, but you know, he's got an approach medium down there, so he ain't gonna be going too fast. Door open? It sure is. Probably just took a dump. Looks like we're full up here, whether it's a grain train or a mixed manifest. But it is full. Ooh. Yeah, mixed manifest. Something stinks about it though, for sure. Got some full ethanol loads here. His approach medium, he's not going to be booking it. Like I said, I'll get back down here soon and I will hang out down by the bridge all day. get some shots down there. CSX, Norfolk Southern. Into the trains coming up. See, it's cleared that crossing down there. DPU coming through. Alrighty, folks. There they go, southbound towards Georgetown, Lexington, and Point South. I am going ahead and close this one out, y'all. I'm out of here, my friends. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you joining me today, hanging out with me. And we'll see you on the next one, folks. Ta-ta. See you in a bit. Hi everybody, that is going to do it for me today down here in Walton. Had a good time for a quick couple hours hanging out down in Walton, Kentucky. Honestly, I've never been down here for just a couple hours. It's usually a whole day trip. From early in the morning to early evening or late afternoon. Just because that's the way it works down here. Oh, get this, hearing some water on the screen, sorry about that. But you know, the day trip down here, because that you maximize your trains, you maximize the time you need on video, and you can maybe get a couple videos out of it if you do it right. But it's starting to rain down here again, and I got to run some errands still, so I'm out of here. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and close this one out, y'all, and I hope you had a good time, because I did too, my friends. Always have a great time hanging out with my friends trackside, no matter where it is. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, share if you haven't done so already. Hit that little alert button for me. You'll get all the notifications for when I post. And that way, if you have more time, you can watch another video, because every video you watch really helps my channel, helps it really grow, and that's really crucial, because right now YouTube's doing some crazy stuff and just trying to do the battle with the daily algorithm YouTube puts out that is really not helpful for small channels. So we're just all trying to get a little piece of the pie here, and we're doing our best. Anyways, folks, until we meet again out there on the rails, have a good day.